What's going on, guys? Hey, it's Anthony with the Wrenched Out Garage. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to be diving into the Razor. We finally got out with this guy, which was a perfect run, really, to tell you the truth. We ended up going to Eklutna Lake and drove around it. It's about a 12.5-mile trail, super simple trail, but it was good because, as you may or may not know, I did a bunch of things to the Razor, such as the clutch upgrade. We have the snorkels. I put in the new high performance air filter on it and much more. And I thought, what better place would it be than a simple trail just to try everything out, to make sure there's no issues. I did have my whole family with me and it got pretty busy, so I didn't end up wrapping some of the scenes and some of the shots that I wanted to wrap up. I've been to Eklutna Lake several times, just never got to run the trail. So super stoked to be able to show you guys a small section of the trail. This is going to be a little bit of a longer video. I'm going to try to kind of give you guys an idea of what it looked like. So let's dive into some Eklutna Trail footage 2020 here in Alaska. What's going on, guys? It's Anthony, Wrenched Out Garage. Today we finally made it out in the Razor, and we were here at the Eklutna Lake, Eklutna Glacier area. We're about 12 miles back in, coming from way over there. Razor's done great. I did have a little bit of belt squealing from the new belt and clutch assembly, but everything's great. It squealed for a little bit just because it's brand new and I put it under a load, and everything is great. Other than that, ride went excellent. We're having lunch, and we'll catch up with you guys here shortly. All right, guys, so again, thanks for joining me on the Eklutna Trail run. I wasn't sure what I was getting into, to tell you the truth. I had read a bunch of stuff online. I'd never been back there. Super enjoyable trail, super simple. I did have my kids with me. My little boy, my 3-year-old, was strapped into his car seat. He had a great time. In fact, he fell asleep on the ride back, which also prevented me from getting out and trying to get too artsy and do all these other things, but that will come soon. The Razor. Now, the clutch and all of that, everything performed perfectly. There was some belt whining, which was to be expected. I actually read that on the EPI clutch review, that as you break in the belt and the new clutch, you'll get a little bit of whining. The whining did go away once everything heated up and everything was going good. Super enjoyable. Again, the ride was great. Now, there is speed limits on there. There were sections where I did speed up, but for the most part, the speed limit there is 15 miles an hour. And then obviously, as you see people walking around, bicycles, ATVs, you gotta distance yourself and then, allow that, that birth between you and them. And it was great though. Beautiful scenery, beautiful lake, waterfalls, glaciers. I couldn't say enough about the scenery and the landscape that we had the opportunity to kind of run through. We will be going back out there. I'll end up setting up different shots now that I'm a little bit familiar with the area, where to stop, where to go, and everything else, which helps me as well. And there's some stuff we want to get out and see. We do have a lot of other trips planned for the Razor, and I do want to break down some of the components and talk about hooking it up, some of the things that I did right, I did wrong, and much more. Got some cool videos planned for that. We're in the garage actually right now. Let me kind of show you real quick. I did end up doing more projects, so I cleaned the garage, and then everything went away. These behind me are some storage racks that I'm going to be putting in my storage. This guy has been running regularly. I know in the last video I was talking about the minor hissing. The hissing's gone away, so I don't know. I also released the air in the gas. I took the gas cap off, so I don't know if it was just too much pressure. It was super hot outside that day, or warm that day, and it's not happening anymore. The truck's ran several times, and it's done a great job. I haven't ran it today, but I did run it the other night. It's ran great, so that's good news. We'll have more coming to this probably in the next video, and then I've got some updates coming about the trailer project, and we'll just keep going. I appreciate everybody that's watching these videos. Again, I'm Anthony, Wrenched Out Garage. We got a lot of cool stuff that's happening, a lot of DIY. I'm trying to not go too far into the house stuff because this is not a house channel. I get that it's a garage channel, but in some cases I feel like doing some of these home projects that we all do, the garage isn't really seen as an active part of what you're doing, but it most definitely is, especially in my case, and I'm sure in a lot of yours that have garages that are doing yard projects or what have you. I use mine as a staging area for most projects. That's why these racks are in here. That's why I still got piles of crap everywhere, because I'm slowly going through and cleaning stuff up and moving it on. It's enough for me. If you guys are out riding or driving, do it safely, and I'll see you in the next video.